Unidos in Cristo is an ecumenical Cursillo community with global roots in the Roman Catholic, Episcopal, and Lutheran Cursillo communities. Unidos in Cristo has impacted more than 15,000 men and women during its first 25 years, and now involves more than 170 churches of various denominations. An Unidos in Cristo weekend is 3 days designed to strengthen and renew a Christian's faith and bring him or her to a new and more active awareness of living in God's grace. The weekend's theme is grace, which is brought out in relevant talks, discussions, and worship experiences. It's not a traditional retreat, as there's no fasting, required knowledge of the Bible, or pressure to participate. It is, however, an opportunity to experience grace and to reflect on your spiritual walk without outside interruptions or concerns about time. Let's hear how past participants described their weekends.
My reaction to the weekend, wow.
That weekend was a time when I could actually physically reach out and touch how much God loved me.
It started out fun, and I needed fun, but it also was full of reflecting and not being in the spotlight and it wasn't awkward, and those were the things that went through my mind before I went.
I was confronted with this idea that I am not a lone ranger. And I'm probably pretty independent on a lot of stuff. I think a lot of men are. But I was really confronted with this idea that you're not alone in your walk with Christ, and you can't do it alone.
It made me say, wait a minute, and really see what I was doing and where I was going. Instead of just being a come to church on Sundays and serving communities type of Christian, it really got me involved.
It's not about the facts of Christianity, it's more the experience of God's love. And you can feel God's love from all the people around you.
We're all men or women of God, and we need to sharpen our tools to go out in this world and share his news.
The music just filled me up. It was just incredible. It was a great, great, great experience.
It was a renewal. I felt like my walk with the Lord was strong, but maybe somewhat stagnant.
I have met some of the most incredible women and men through UEC. Such spirit-filled people who have become such close friends. And I can't imagine not being involved in some of those lives and having some of those friendships. We support each other through email, through phone calls, through getting together.
You can read about grace. You can listen to a sermon on grace. You can do a lot of things cognitively to try to understand God's grace. And I'm not really big on experience. I'm more intellectual. But I have to tell you something. I don't know how to describe to you the understanding that I gained by spending that weekend with those men.
And I walked away from the whole thing feeling like I understood what grace was about, and I thought I knew that before, but it was spoken to me in a whole new way, shown to me in a whole new way.
Definitely changed. Unidos has, I think, made church to be more of a community for my husband and I. I think that part of it is that my church is really involved in Unidos, and it's amazing to see once you've gone through Unidos and you learn who all at your church has gone through. They're always the people that are out there in front.
What it did for me was enriched my spiritual walk. It gave me new understandings of God and gave me a desire to serve.
If you're a believer in Jesus Christ and you've accepted Him as your Lord and Savior, use this opportunity to take 3 days. Just take 3 days and let Him speak to you. Let the music speak to you. Let the talks speak to you. And take this opportunity to move your faith to the next level.
You are invited to attend an Unidos in Cristo weekend. You can get information about upcoming weekends from past participants or by visiting the website unidosincristo.com. Feel free to contact a council person listed on the website with any questions or for assistance.